Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Rick. I do hope you're having a great day. Oh, that's weird. I can't hear my own voice because I've got my earbuds in. Let's just pop those out. Right, so I've hit the ground running. It's very early in the morning. I was up at 6:30 this morning because I'm waiting on a wood delivery for some parts for Guinevere, and they said your delivery is going to be between 7 a.m. and 12. Well, it's now 9 o'clock and nothing's arrived, but I thought I would hit the ground running, and I've started emptying out Guinevere, ready to do the new bed build. So I'm sort of storing a lot of things here in the conservatory. Got the fridge out now. I've managed to get all the bed slats off, and it's been quite a lot of running back and forth from the van with all the gear and everything. I can't believe how much I was carrying with me. I was sort of boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff that I haven't really touched. So when I put Gwen back together again, and with the new lower bed, I'm going to be very, very conservative with what I carry around with me, because a lot of it was there, sort of just in case. I've got boxes and boxes of like repair stuff, tools, hooks and screws and all sorts of bits and pieces so that I can make on the road repairs. But I've never ever needed them. So what I think I'll do is I'll just get a little box of highlights and carry that with me rather than the boxes and boxes of everything. Anyway, let's go and have a quick look at Gwen. So here we are in Gwen. As you can see, the bed is mostly stripped out. I've got a few bits and bobs still left to do, like this base thing here. But what I'm going to try to do, because the new bed, I want to be this exact shape, because the mattress is this exact shape. Now I remember when I built this piece all the way around the top is one piece. So hopefully what I'm going to do is separate this one piece, and that will then become my template and my actual base for the new seat. Obviously this will be much lower. So all I've got to do is just like unscrew everything. The thing is, I've got little wires and everything everywhere. So I've got lights and everything that I've got to take out. All of these wires are sort of nailed onto the wood. So I'm going to get a pair of pinchers and drop all these wires. That's got to be lowered. I'm hoping there's enough excess wire in there. If not, I'm going to have to do some extending and get creative with the wiring. But I can strip that back to just the positive and the negative, just sort of leave those dormant for the time being. In fact, I can pull the fuse out of the fuse box there, which supplies this, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to be dismantling, and then the fun begins. We're making progress. So we've got the front panels off. I'm hoping that I can reuse these. Perfectly good bits of furniture board there. I was anticipating I might need to order more of this stuff, but actually I think I can just get away with reusing what I've got here. By the time I pulled that off of everything, including things like the fridge surround and everything, and the cubby hole surround, I'm pretty sure I'll have more than enough. So I forgot when doing this how long everything takes. Been at this for quite a while and it feels like I've hardly done anything. But never mind, I shall carry on. Hopefully the bed will be out of here by today. Like I say, I've got a load of wood arriving today. I've got more of this stud wood arriving, and some more of the white sheet furniture board, which I will cover again in this same laminate, so it's all matching with the cupboards that are going to be staying. I've also got another piece of this to put in a new work surface, and I've got a new sink on the way, which is I think it's about the same length, but it's only half the width, so I can have the sink sort of tucked away in the corner, or even, actually I'm pretty sure it won't go that way, but anyway, I'll test position the sink. In fact, I'll probably have the sink at the front, and then I'll have a lot of shelf space along the back, which would be useful. And it's an open sink and I've got a lid on it. These lids, I mean, they're okay, but to be honest, all the time I've been camping, the lid has always been up. I don't think I've ever been on a camp where I've had that lid down and used that as a surface, because I generally always need the sink. And also these things rattle, so I literally have to put a tea towel across it just to stop it rattling as I'm driving along. So yeah, I'll be pleased to get rid of this. Like I say, I'm getting rid of the gas hob because I barely use it, and if I do want to use a gas cooker, then I can use a little briefcase gas cooker. But I'm also going to be cooking electric. I've got a single electric induction hob which I can use in place of this, and they're particularly efficient with the battery power. So yeah, no regrets at the moment. I've reached that point. There's no return now. I've properly started taking this apart. I can't go back. I have to move forward and go ahead with my proposed project. No choice. And at this stage, I know it's only the first day, but at this stage I have no regrets for doing this. Ask me again in a couple of days. Right, I've just put the camera on super wide angle. I realised earlier the view might have been a bit sort of too narrow. So, super wide view, and everything is off now, and we literally have the bit going around the top, the legs, and then the bit going around the bottom. And I'm thinking, if I'm clever, and it has been known very, very occasionally, that if I were to just go round with a jigsaw and chop off these legs at exactly the right length that I have to, I can literally just drop this whole thing straight down. Right, there we have it. One entirely detached bed. I think this is going to be my solution. I literally just need to go around and chop off a certain height on all of these legs. All I got to do is get my measurements right. He says, he makes it sound so easy. God, look at the sweat dripping off me. So I think before I do anything, I'm gonna sit my camera upright. Before I do anything, I'm going to move this lot into the house, free up a little bit of workspace, but I'm going to take a break, grab a coffee, and yeah, I think I'm going to go and put my big battery on charge, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I let the battery run right down. That's just on 5% now. Got it charging up, so might have to just wait a little bit because obviously I need that to run my jigsaw in the van. In the meanwhile, the wood delivery has arrived. So the new wood has arrived. I don't know how much of this I will need or not. I've basically got some stud wood there and a couple, well, 5 sheets of furniture board. But I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm going to make a coffee. Right then, I got the loo out, and the loo is about the same height as the bottom of this door stay. So what I've got to do is I'm going to have to take the height of that. So ideally I want this to be underneath all the gubbins here. So that is, including the knobbly bit there, that's 19 inches. So those legs, as an absolute minimum, can be 19 inches tall, which makes the bed about 21 inches because this thing's just over 2 inches. So it's a 21 inch high bed. Now, I'm not sure how that compares with this. See, this is 17.5 inches. So the bed is going to be, compared to this, the bed is going to be 21 inches, which is where the end of my thumb is. So the bed's definitely going to be taller, just to accommodate that door stay. Otherwise, I'm going to have to spend a lot of time rearranging the shape of this, and I'm not sure I want to get involved with that. So I think I'm going to run with that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark off all the legs at the right height. I'm going to take this outside, turn it upside down so the legs are sticking in the air. It should just make a little bit of an easier job chopping through the wood and getting a nice straight cut. I've got a really good quality jigsaw, so hopefully I should be able to get a nice square cut on the legs. Anyway, I'll get that done and we'll see what it looks like. Right, there we go. That was nice and straightforward. It looks pretty level. Looks good. All of the legs are 19 inches exactly, and that is going to be the height of the new bed. Much, much, much better. So I'm very, very pleased with that. And all I've got to do now is start messing about. There's going to be lots and lots of fiddly bits. This is one of the things when you build a van. You get the main bulk bits done, and then everything that revolves around those main bulk bits are little fiddly things that take all the time. So now I've got the basic structure in place. It's going to take me probably another 2 days to build this up, to start building the structure, which is going to be a little bit like this on here. But yeah, I'm just going to do this at my leisure now. I've yet to take off the work surface. I'm going to take out the sink and the gas unit. I'm still waiting for my other sink to arrive. So I think what I'm going to do before I start work on this, I think I'm going to take this, put it in the house so that I've got some space where I can work on the adaptations that are going to go on here. I've got to put my fridge in here, which I've got to adapt that opening, and obviously the loo's going to then go under there. So I've got to do a bit of work on this, and I think that'll be in my part 2 installation. But yeah, I'm gonna, now I've got this basic bed up and running, this is just going to go in the house now, and then I will come out and build this last thing once I've got all of the bits and pieces that I want done here. And then maybe I may be putting a shelf, because I won't be carrying the gas bottle anymore. I could put a shelf in there, so I'll have 2 compartments, which could be useful. We shall see. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you in part 2, which will hopefully be out within the next few days. Until then, take care, and I'll see you soon.